Hey everybody, Hebrew Hulk here. So this is a video. I'm actually surprised it took me this long to get here. Not that I'm doing this very long, but this is the subject I'm very passionate about, let's say. So I want to talk about the concept of fat shaming. So as I've mentioned in other previous videos, I used to be fairly out of shape, quite heavy, like not anything we consider like morbidly obese, but like I had a stomach. It did actually had some good droop to it. It was about 260 pounds, completely out of shape. So a lot of people expect now that I'm in shape to be quite again or quite for fat shaming, and I don't get that. Personally, I think fat shaming is disgraceful. You should never shame someone to be fat. Like, why would you be rude on someone, living their life? Like, if they're happy with the way they live their life and everything like that, who are you to judge them? And a lot of times you see people where they don't really have much going for them aside from a decent physique, where then you see like someone who's overweight and they're happy, good relationship, like, successful in life and everything like that. So who are you to say that they're a terrible person just because of the weight of their body? I've got a fair amount of friends that are overweight, and I've got full respect for them. I don't respect you less just because you've got some more fat on you than I do. Like, in my opinion, you really can't fat shame one, and especially fat shame people at the gym. Like, I'm sure everyone's seen one of those posts on Facebook or whatnot where it's like making fun of a fat person at the gym is like making fun of a sick person in the hospital. This person's making an effort, which is more than most people do. I think it's actually more, especially if you see someone who's fat going to the gym more than someone average. 'Cause a lot of times someone average, they follow the bandwagon. No one can really tell if a fat person follows the bandwagon from trying to get go in fitness. It's hard on them for one thing because it means they failed to a certain extent. But then like you'll never see the real transformation. Whereas an average person, there's so many average people at the gym that just go day to day and never really try and progress anywhere. So it's a bit easier to like pick out a heavy person. But any heavy person in the gym, I have a huge amount of respect for because it does take a lot. Because people are going to fashion people, you're going to feel like you're being gawked at, even though to be honest, no one really cares what you're doing. Everyone's doing their own thing. Now, on top of fat shaming, there's also of course the issue of fat acceptance. I will fully admit I am completely against fat acceptance for the simple reason, like if you're happy in your life, if you have no issues with everything you're doing, you're good. But the second you try and convince me that you're overweight but healthy and that you're perfectly healthy, perfectly fine, then you're lying to yourself. I've known a couple people, a good friend of mine actually, we've been in contact for a while. He used to be, I think, over 350 pounds, and now he actually weighs less than I do. And we worked out together once, and I asked him once, like, at that weight, 'cause I've never been that big before, I can't really imagine it. At that weight, how do you not hate yourself to a certain extent? Like, I'm sure you're uncomfortable in your own body. You hate to move around. Everything just kind of sucks. You have no energy. And it's like, you lie to yourself. And I expected, oh, it wasn't that bad. But no, he said to me, no, you're in constant denial and you're lying to yourself on a daily basis that you're okay because you are not okay. And I don't believe that theory is just in someone, and just in one person. I know when I was out of shape, I thought I was, perfectly content to be, the chubby guy, the chubby friend, and everything like that. But looking back, like I really hated the way I looked, and never thought I could be the kind of guy that actually appreciated his body and stuff like that. I like my physique now. I've got work, and I've in a happy marriage and everything like that. So that's just my opinion. Like, fat shaming bad, but don't go full spectrum and try and convince me that being overweight is the best thing for you. If you are happy the way you are, that's one thing, but I guarantee you're not healthy. I last year I bulked up about 280 pounds. And the body can't really tell if it's muscle or fat. Like at 280 pounds, I was having trouble breathing and stuff like that. Like, not like I was like suffocating or anything like that. My wife would tell me, like, you're breathing really heavy. I would just sit on the couch. So no, if even like at a muscular 280, I'm out of breath and everything like that, then you can't tell me being over 300, being even just 280 of fat is any healthier for you. And like I will support anyone who tells me they want to change their life for the better. I have a lot of friends that now know me as the fit guy. So they'll message me, hey, I want to get into fitness. I need help. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I've had some friends that have done it and stuck with it. And I have other friends that have given up on it. And that's all on them. Some are coming back to it. You will fail, I think, in my opinion, before you're going to do well. I failed when I first started. But yeah, so that's my opinion on that. So remember, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. But don't challenge me about fat shaming.